so, Cristiano Ronaldo has tested positive for coronavirus. He is in isolation. The Portuguese Federation says that he is asymptomatic, that he is not having or experiencing any symptoms, but that he is, of course, in isolation. This just days after Portugal had played France. This just under 24 hours after the Portuguese national team took a great picture all having dinner together. And this just the latest example of how coronavirus is still a global pandemic that we are very much in the midst of. And Gary, I want to throw the question over to you. Is this perhaps an example of why FIFA should have maybe canceled this international break? Was it really the smartest idea to have the club's top players travel all around the world over the past 10 days for an international break in the middle of a global pandemic? Some are saying perhaps that wasn't the smartest decision.
Yeah, Gabby, it's a very good question to ask, because if players do come back with COVID, and they are going, as you say, to countries where the infection rate is very, very high, then, for example, Paredes and Neymar come back to PSG and one of them's got COVID, or Suarez at Atleti, or Renan Lodi, who played, Messi and Coutinho coming back from their various countries. I mean, Real Madrid, Rodrigo, Casemiro, Valverde, they were all away. So yeah, every chance somebody comes back with the infection, and then what happens? Do you spread it? And by the time you figure it all out, does that mean that half the games get postponed from now on for the next few weeks? All of it's possible, but Gabby, the flip side is life goes on. TV contracts have been paid for. Teams are expected to play. So have they made the right decision doing it now? Could they have delayed it maybe a little bit longer until the infection rates have come down again? Put it this way, if they come back with COVID, a lot of the players, you and I will come on this and say, we told you so, you shouldn't have done it. And if they don't come back with COVID, we'll very quietly let it all just slip away and say, yeah, they made the right decision. It's going to be dependent on how many players pick up COVID and bring it back to their clubs.
Yeah, FIFA always maintained that they put the players' safety first, and it just seems a bit contradictory that they had this international break go on during a time where the players could very well get sick. And just like we're seeing Cristiano Ronaldo has tested positive, we do wish him a very speedy recovery. This just 15 days until Barcelona and Juventus are set to square off in the Champions League. Now, the rules in Italy as of right now are that anyone who tests positive has to be in a 10-day quarantine. So that would fall under that 15-day mark until that first Champions League, what would be the second Champions League match, but the big one that we all have our eyes on, Messi versus Cristiano Ronaldo. We'll keep you guys all up to date, and a lot of people in our comment section are agreeing with us, Gary, saying that perhaps the international break was not the smartest decision whatsoever and did not put the safety of the players first. But nevertheless, we'll end on a positive note. We do wish Cristiano Ronaldo a very speedy recovery.